Hello, everybody. We are back with the whole D&D thing, whatever. So this is basically day two because like every Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday or whatever, I'm just gonna be posting a video of me just talking about my experience on that day of D&D. So without further ado, let's begin. Yet again, after school had ended, um, I was already ready to go to D&D Club. So went upstairs to the host, Mr. Gamble's room. And, when I went over there, we were moving over to this place called the community center. So while we were all moving the stuff, um, I was going ahead and getting settled in the community center as I walked with Mr. Gamble. And I found my group at, the a far end table.
To give you
And
guys some
so it
context, we're just
turns
gonna
out we also added more
forget the
people
background for
into
a
the
little
group.
bit. Most of the
We
video
had
when I
like
was talking
three
glitched
sixth
out,
graders in our group
and
because
it's
we're
not your
seven.
fault, it's mine. I don't know why it's
And,
doing
they
that.
decided to play with us. Or hold on,
Just
three,
try
four,
your
four
hardest
sixth
to
graders that were
understand.
added,
I don't know why
plus my
it's doing
friend.
that.
So
Because even if
we
I
had
try to
around a total
re-record
of like
this, it's gonna do
14
the
people
exact
at our
same
table.
thing. Um,
And this is
so
going to
just
be
to give you
short
guys
because most of
context
our
on
day
why
we
I'm
were
just
just
sometimes
yelling,
going
not arguing, but
or
just
I'm
just
like
yelling a
glitching
lot.
out.
So we couldn't get much done.
Well, here you go.
But, most of
Sorry
the
this is
day we were just
happening.
yelling, we
Please,
were
like I said,
screaming,
please
we were
try to
doing all of
understand.
that.
Goodbye.
We were on our phones, we were all of that. And like turns out like 20 minutes ago we were supposed to start our game and we didn't because everybody was so distracted. So I told my friend Catalina to start because another plot point I should have pointed out, our DM was absent that day, yesterday. So we needed a substitute, which I got my friend Catalina for. And, after all of that, we finally started. I was a character named Draconix. I was a black dragonborn paladin. My friend Anton was Timmy Tough Knuckles. It's gonna have a moment of silence for that one. He was also a dragonborn. He was a fighter. And there was a lot of other characters that I don't even remember. Another one of my friends, Layla, she was also a dragonborn. She was a wizard or witch or whatever. And then, uh, whatchamacallit? One of the sixth graders was a tiefling. I don't know what that is, but that's who they were. One of my other friends, Kristen, that had joined. Kristen, not Christian. Uh, Christian is the one I usually talk to in my videos. Kristen, you don't know. You wouldn't know who he is. But anyhow, I think he was also a tiefling. I'm not sure. But there was another girl that was like a barbarian warrior. Like hers was pretty cool. And there were so many other amazing characters, but I just don't remember them right now. I'll name them later, I guess, next time because I don't remember them. But we all woke up in like a not a no, I think around like a basement area. And when we got out, there was this like guy that told us, "Hey, I'll pay you a huge reward. Like you'll be able to stay for the night if you don't have anywhere to sleep, if you get rid of the source of the rats." So of course we all accepted. So then we went back down into the basement and immediately there was already like four rats that jumped out. So we already went into battle. The first person to go was Kristen. Now, oh my god, he would not stop complaining about this. He's still complaining about this today. He might even do it tomorrow. But anyways, he he was using poison on all of the rats and he rolled his dice and he rolled a 19. And it didn't do anything until the end. And oh my god, he is non-stop talking about that. He's like, I rolled a 19 and it didn't do anything. And Yeah, that was his role. So then my role was up next. Uh, I rolled a let's say 12. Let's say I rolled a 12. I rolled a 12 and I ended up killing one of the rats, with my great sword. So yeah, that's pretty good. It was pretty good. And then there was another girl that had a 12 dice. She rolled a 5 or 6. And I mean, she ended up killing another one of the rats. And my friend Layla, the Dragonborn wizard or whatever, she casted Fireball and she missed completely. She like hit the wall or something. That's how bad she missed. She got like a 1. So, yeah, that was that. And then someone else went. No. It was Kristen because he after we had went, Kristen's poison actually ended up killing one of the rats later on. And then the other sixth grader, he rolled and he ended up killing the final rat. And I'm gonna be so honest, that's as far as we got. We didn't get any farther than just killing rats because we were spending like literally we spent at least 45 minutes just yelling and arguing when we could have been playing the game. So I'm still kind of disappointed at that since it's only once a week. And hopefully it goes better next time because I want to tell y'all these stories because it's pretty cool. Also, by the way, I did check the last video and I noticed that comments weren't turned on. I don't know how to turn them on. Uh, I'll try to figure it out. But in the meantime, um, just hold off, I guess. But, anyways, yeah, that was my experience for this week. It was short, but I mean, it was pretty fun. We tried combat for the first time in ever. So that was our first battle between 4 rats. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, Stay tuned for this every week because this might be going on for a while since D&D games are usually like 8 hours or like 12 hours each, meaning that it's going to take like 12 weeks. So I'll keep you guys posted and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.